The product that we have tried to frame is more about the mysticism that revolves around you, how you probably, done up each piece and this thing with your creative mind instincts that have sort of come into you. And it is not only that you are associated with films, which people, in general know, but it is more about, also about, other things of craft and something, how the social, this thing is evolved around the chicken and zari and everything, the work that goes on in Kotwara, and how, you made it as a big international this thing.
Well, my father passed away in 1990. So after that, this house and all the legacy with the problems, everything sort of landed in my lap. And he had a very passionate sense of recording. So he used to keep a lot of everything very systematically. So that was something which I found very interesting about him. Every little thing he had kept. Maybe a lot of things I have destroyed, but when I started understanding the relevance of those things, like he's got newspaper cuttings from 1950, from World War I to everything that deals with the human predicament. And he was a great humanist. So everything that impacted the human being was something very important and relevant to him. So I thought I would celebrate this house in his memory and put all his little artifacts together. And also he had willed that something that nobody in Kotwara should be मतलब भूखा नंगा पीना रहे, तो उसको लेके फिर my first film was Gaman, based on why people leave villages and come to cities. So taking that philosophy forward, I started a movement called Dwar Pe Rozi, employment at doorstep. So there I tried to recreate craft, tried to reinvent craft, traditional craft of our. And in fact, in all my films, I've been using costumes and craft. And craft is a very important part of my vocabulary and my passion. So craft became a very important way of addressing this concern. So I started chicken work, I started all this dari that you find, the shoes that you wear, which is worn in the house, because I think people should come with a sense of purity and reverence into this place. So we started all that in Kotwara, and now Kotwara has become a kind of a style icon. So even my films I made in Kotwara are now under the banner of Kotwara Studios. So this house I thought I could use, and since Lucknow has been a part of my inspiration, all my films have either been made in Lucknow or Kotwara, or in this area. So I thought, if I make this into a center where people can see my films when they come, they can see some samples of craft, they can also see how craft is done, and then see all these old pictures which have connected with my father, his aesthetics and his life. So all that I've tried to house here. We've got some interesting etchings of the 1857 mutiny. We've got very rare books here, and I've used my sense of design and aesthetics and my wife Meera has partnered in this. She's an architect, to curate this house into a kind of, I would say, a living museum. So I live here sometimes, and I want to share this with people. Share the old photographs, share all that I've done, all the music I've created. And I feel our has a huge heritage of composite culture, culture of which unifies people, culture of compassion and tolerance. So we have a Ruby Foundation which curates festivals like Jahan-e-Khusro all over the world, Delhi, and now we're trying to bring it all to Lucknow. And we have the Wajid Shah Festival, which is again a celebration of the same culture in a very artistic way. This year we'll be having the third edition of the festival. So in that sense, this is a kind of a, I would say, a center where a lot of interesting things have happened, and which I can open up to people and share this. Because I want people to come here and feel the relevance of each thing. And I'm sure out of 10, every 2 persons may have that kind of
No, I
insight.
think almost everybody will have it. They would
Ah,
want
it's a
to.
question.
And of course, it is a very important thing that someone is opening up his house, his living space, where he stays, where he lives, and which is a private space.
I mean, nobody's done
वो
it.
बड़ा मुश्किल होता है खोलना।
कहता रहे
You know?
छोड़ो यार कहाँ
हाँ।
कुछ कर रहे हैं हम 10 आदमी आ गए।
तो और उनको भी गेस्ट को भी क्या है कि टुडे वी हैव ग्रेजुएटेड इनटू एक्सपीरियंशियल ट्रैवल सो प्रॉब्ली दे वांट टू get into lives of people and understand things.
Yeah, when I go abroad, the biggest thing for me is to visit a home. So you should bring them as if they are visiting a
Visiting
home.
home, yes.
And
It's a cup of tea which is always welcome, you know, in the evening
if I'm
after.
there, I'll be happy to.
That's a bonus.
If I'm
That's a
not there, then
bonus.
I'm not there.
But otherwise, the house is open for you. 2 timings हम लोग रख रहे हैं after in the morning 11 to 1 and then we break for lunch, so no entry during lunch because then that's a private district, and then
3 to 5.
after 3 to 5, between 3 and 5.
So you can bring basically one group
हाँ
and one
वो
group
हाँ
at the
दो
most.
अलग अलग हो सकते हैं कैसे क्या है, but you have
See,
enough
the way you
space.
see tourism में
हाँ.
what is the most important thing is your urge to share. If you have something to share, the tourist already has the quest to know.
हाँ
तो उस quest को और उस feeling of sharing को आपको join करना है. So you must know what you are showing.
हाँ.
Basically, you are my ambassador. So you are sharing on my behalf. तो
और वो feeling awesome हो, mysticism हो कि
my interest in Sufism and my work in Sufism, then my film work. So these are and design work. So these are the areas where you can share.
and it's not only chicken but like even the curries are made in
उसके लिए बहुत they are quite
हाँ.
fascinated with
this yes runs and
runs.
And
So-
then you will get a very good idea with the films. So नीचे जो films हैं,
हाँ.
like,
having some dance sequence which has visual effect